How important is that speed of knowledge in today's marketplace?
It's crucial. There's something called the skills gaps, right? And there was a study done a couple of years ago by Deloitte that speaks about the decreasing half-life of a skill. So in average, a skill lasts about 5 years. And if you think about your whole career, you'll have to reinvent yourself.
Correct.
10 times during your career in order to keep up with the change in the market, right? If you work in a technical job like web development, that half-life is 18 months. So you need to be continuously learning. And in order to keep up with what's happening, you need a source of knowledge and skills that is keeping up with the market as well, right? So you just can't go to any place where a professor or a teacher's been teaching the same thing for 20 years. No, you need to access the real knowledge, real time.
If you stop learning for just a few months, you essentially put yourself in a really bad position. I was abroad a couple years ago in Cambodia, and I met somebody who said she is taking a year break from digital marketing. And I wondered to myself, what's going to happen when she returns? She hasn't been on a computer for the past year, managing campaigns or learning new things. It's going to be a completely different world, which it is.
You need to keep always learning in order to stay on top. I believe in long-term strategy, right? So you want to think about what the vision for your team, your company is going to be in the next 2 to 3 years, right? And that vision is kind of a North Star. So it starts with your mission, right? So what is the mission for your company? And what's the vision of how you're going to accomplish that mission, right? But then you need to be very realistic, right? And come quickly into what are the things that you need to do in the first 2-3 quarters, knowing that whatever plan you have for the next year, 2 year, 3 year is going to change every quarter. I truly, honestly believe that the world of education 10 years from now is going to be completely different from what we have today. The main way for people to learn and get educated is going to be online, right? So today we still have a lot of barriers. We still are very much entrenched into the traditional education. Unfortunately, a lot of people still think that education stops at 22, 23 or 26 when you finish your master's degree. They couldn't be more wrong, right?
Correct.
And this is something, as you hit the workplace and then you start working, you realize that, oh, things are moving, things are evolving, and there's a lot of competition, right? And skills, right? So it's not just about, hey, I want to stay relevant and the anxiety of staying relevant. It's actually the fun of learning, the opportunity to do things that you never did before. And if you bring that to digital marketing, which is basically our key audience here, well, a marketer today is completely different from a marketer 10 years ago. A marketer today needs to know about product roadmaps, needs to understand what regression models means. They need to be able to work with data scientists to implement machine learning solutions so they can provide personalized recommendations to their users, right? So that's amazing. It's fascinating to be able to be a marketer and yet have exposure to technology, automation, data science problems. It's so exciting. So this is really our vision, right? Our mission is to improve life through learning and through lifelong learning. And basically, it's really about giving people access and making them realize that learning is a continuous thing. It never stops, right? Even if you don't realize it, you're learning every day. You're learning through interactions at work. You're learning through interactions on your personal life. Even if you're just checking a YouTube video, you're learning something, right? So learning is all day long and it happens all the time. And what's important is the skill set you gain. Certificates, diplomas, all of that is really nice, but when you really need to develop a skill that you can apply tomorrow on your job to show your boss that you can do a specific job, to get a project to fruition, to really add value to your company, whether it's your own company or it's the company you work for, what you're looking for is that knowledge from people who know and who have done it.
Thank you for tuning into the Education Marketing Insider by Grow Enrollments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Stay tuned.